YouTube! I am Pinstar, and this is Renowned Explorers International Society Strategy and Tactics Episode 1. So, after, on the heels of my previous Let's Try video and my defeat there, I've been playing this game obsessively, racking up over 24 hours of playtime in less than a week. Yeah, this game's kind of got me addicted, and as such, I've been playing and strategizing, practicing, and also came up with a team that I really like. So, we are going to be doing a proper strategy and tactics run here today. Now, in classic strategy and tactics modes, we will be doing things on hard mode, or in this case, impossible. You have to be very careful in combat with impossible mode, but I think we can handle it. Now, as far as our crew, my crew selection in my Let's Try video, which was the Teen Girl Squad, was actually kind of a happy accident in terms of discovering the type of team I liked, because the ideal team that I've kind of come across here is 2/3 of the Teen Girl Squad that I used in my Let's Try video. I love Hildegard as the captain, and Kiwi, our scout here, is awesome. Emilia does not quite fit the rest of the strategy that I have in mind here, but Agatha von Brunswick does. This makes for a very devious heavy team that synergizes very well with each other. So this is going to be the team I go with here. And I'll explain some of the extra nuances as to why these specific people work out so well. So let us begin. Yeah, so it's teen girls and then an old lady. And actually, a funny Easter egg, which I'll show you here once we pass the loading screen. Notice that Agatha here already has a debuff. She actually has a debuff. Led by a child. Ugh, I can't believe Pinkerton talked me into this. I'm an explorer, not a babysitter. So, the fact that you make a team with Hildegard as the captain and her as a follower, that specific setup is what is needed to trigger this debuff. Now, it's not even that bad of a debuff. -1 spirit is not going to cripple her. But yeah, I just find that kind of funny. Now, as far as team selection here, one of the reasons why I went with Agatha is that she starts out with rank 2 in architecture. Hildegard has rank 2 in diplomat. Those two together form the foundation for meeting cultural challenges. So whenever we see this cultural challenge icon, we know we're going to do darn well with it. So that's kind of my kind of my thing here. So we're going to want to seek these out because we know we're going to do well, or at least have a really good chance. Celtic Holy Grounds, sweet, yes, certainly worth investigating. And we're going to have Agatha, 95% chance of succeeding. Look at that! Look at that! Look at that! Almost failing, but succeeding regardless. You can get to 100% in this game, and that is my goal. But yes, we get ourselves 4 study tokens. Now, our goal with this team is not actually to rack up study tokens. Not that I am complaining about getting study tokens. They are certainly useful. But we want campaign tokens, because that triggers off of Hildegard's ability, which adds science in of itself. Now, this resupply thing is in a rather unfortunate position. Actually, no, I can hit it properly. Go here to here, back to here, and then down to here. All right, yeah, that's the order I'm going to take, because I want to burn up some of my supplies. Oop, we got the cuddly sheep. Now, our team is geared for devious attacks, and later on we are going to be focusing on ending encounters in a devious manner. However, in the initial island, our team doesn't really have, like, the encounters always have this one extra encounter token to sort of steer you towards one encounter, and we're going to want to try and finish it in order to pick up this extra token, because, hey, 15 to 20 gold and 10 to 15 extra status, plus the extra renown is absolutely worth it. So we are going to remain friendly here. Well, actually, what we can do here is now going through here. Agatha and Hildegard are both have full power, reliable, and range 2 impress attacks. So these two can really friendly it up when needed. Kiwi, on the other hand, not so much with the friendly, but she does have 100% accurate in rage. So I think what I'm going to do here, and this is a little technique I in terms of flipping the mood here, is it's okay to dip into an unfavorable mood as long as you can dig yourself out of it before the end of your turn. So watch this. So if we take Kiwi here and we are going to enrage a sheep. Boom! Down goes the sheep. Now that puts us in the tyrannizing mood, which gives us minus 30 speech defense. That's not good. We do not want to end our turn like that. But because it's still our turn, the sheep aren't going to be doing any damage to us. So the fact that we are in the tyrannizing mood does not mean we are suffering any problems or penalties from that. We just need to make sure we get out of that before it's their turn. Luckily, we can. Watch this. We take Hildegard here, and we will do an impress. Now, you add 1 pip for doing a specific attack, and then a 2nd pip here for killing an enemy with that attack. So we just picked up 2 friendly pips because of that. And now here, all we need to do is another friendly attack. Even if this one didn't kill the sheep, we'd still get our 3rd friendly pip and would shift the mood back to back into pleasant and out of tyrannizing. So now that it is the sheep's turn, we don't have that penalty anymore. So they're going to come over here and, well, drop a friendly hit on us. And then all we need really is to finish combat with one more friendly attack to finish things off in a friendly manner. And see, that way you can sort of weave in your various characters' strengths without souring the mood or putting yourself at a disadvantage. Order of operations is important. So we got our 3 tokens. All right, now, and Agatha already is ready to level up. Now, with Agatha, she picked up the Legends perk thanks to that event. So that is awesome. And even if she didn't, though, Agatha, I want to splice her down here into the military, the tactician route here. Not only does that give her a little extra armor, but it's useful in certain combats because it gives you a chance to start combat out with a buff. So we're going to make her tactician. This also picks up a very important thing, lecture. This cone AoE is huge part of the synergy here. All right, so let's continue. All right, we got some extra tokens here. That's good. We're going to go back here, pick up the supplies, and refill ourselves. Let's see if we can get the hidden hoard here. Celtic writing. Fairies, interesting. Nice try, kid. But we get a free student and 2 study tokens. Well, actually, that makes all these study tokens a little bit beefier now. Although I don't know why it says 4 to 6 research. It should be 4 to 7 research. No matter. But hey, looks like we got ourselves an encounter here. Another one. And the more encounters you bump into, the better. See, remember what I was talking about? That tactician? This is what I'm talking about. We all get a buff at the beginning of combat called Tactically Prepared. Now, you don't get that with every single encounter, but you get it with enough of them that it's worth it. And there are some skill checks that involve a tactician. So, yeah. Now, this one wants us to end this in an aggressive manner. But these wolves are nice and shaped up for a cone attack here. So we are going to go and lecture these puppies. And then we can start doing our aggressiveness thereafter. Boom! And that's also going to put us in the devious mood, which is provocative, which is good against an aggressive foe. Let's see here. Hildegard. Well, Hildegard can take one of them out with her with a friendly attack because that'll only add 2 pips, and that won't take us out of provocative. And we'll take this one out back here. And yes, we do want to aim for aggressive, but we don't need to get to that until towards the end. Also, these little yellow circles, these are regen tiles. You want to stand in them when possible. Now, Kiwi here, we can use her to do an aggressive attack. That's also not going to take us out of provocative, and we want to stay in provocative, because that way we will have plus 25 grit when it's their turn, so that will give them a good mischance. Well, bam! And then next turn we just follow that up with another aggressive attack, and we should be able to end the encounter in an aggressive stance, which will give us that extra token. Alright, so time to smack the wolf and say goodnight. Boom! And that will change the mood to aggressive, and we should be aggressive. There we go! So we got our extra token out of that. Plus 5 armor, and, well, the attack power doesn't matter too much, but yeah, plus 2 campaign, and we got 2 more level ups. This is important, because you want everyone leveled up at least once before you encounter the boss. Alright, now for here, since we already have an archaeologist on the team, we're going to focus her on survivalist. Also, survivalist gives her more grit. She's a scout. She operates on grit. So the more grit she gets, the better. So absolutely getting survivalist for her. And then Hildegard, while having a naturalist would be handy for diversifying things, I'm actually going to stick with diplomat, because there's a more advanced strategy that I will show you down the line that will involve her being a better diplomat, and it also helps lock in those diplomatic challenges. So we will pick up the diplomat. That also gives her this cheer, which is a heal, and Kiwi gets her loudmouth, which is as you saw in the Let's Try video, is a really awesome AoE bomb. Kiwi is freaking awesome with loudmouth. And looks like we can dip down here to pick up some science for free. Nothing there. So we'll pick up some free research. And looks like we have a treasure with an encounter up here. Definitely want to take a look at that. And then looks like someone is. Okay, we're back. The crew's minding its own business and taking samples for research when we suddenly hear the sound of multiple feet. Get off my land! Alright. Now, in here, it really behooves us to find this stuff, and helps you find a treasure. So we're going to want to end this friendly because of these extra campaign tokens. Now, the enemy is split up here. But we're going to want to be friendly here. So, you know what? Here's what we're going to do. But we don't want to be in the friendly attitude, because that's going to put us in a dire situation, which is not so good. On the other hand, yeah, these guys have no armor. You know, we can start out aggressively and then make our way to friendly as we do that. So we'll take out these guys in the rear with some aggressive attacks. Well, bam. We can swing the mood back in our favor. Now we're gonna try and take out this wolf with her. She doesn't have that great of an attack, and she's only got an 80% accuracy, but we'll try it anyway. All right, good. Glad she connected with that. And then over here, can we one-shot the wolf? No, we can't. Can we enrage it? No, we can't one-shot it either way. Even with the devious buff, we can't one-shot the wolf. That's unfortunate. And exciting the wolf isn't going to really do anything. Yeah, it does even less damage. Well, it's going to take a chunk out of us one way or the other. So, you know, we'll just aggressive it. And these three aren't going to be able to reach us in time. Ouch. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We want to limit the amount of damage that's going to be done to us here. And these guys are all aggressive. So Terrify gives them minus 25% attack. So we're going to try and Terrify this guy here, at least to begin with. We'll make with the friendly attacks soon enough. Let's try and finish this wolf off with this. Come on, come on. All right, good. Well, I could take a shot at the druid guy, or you know what? I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna heal her. That will get her mood up higher. Ah, poop. I should have plugged the hole. But yeah, because his attack is lowered. Oh, don't. Aw, man, you guys are gonna knock her out, aren't you? Oh, phew. Thank you for spreading your damage out. Alright, we want to focus fire down the druid guy, because that's going to end the encounter. And we want to focus fire in friendly attacks here. Because we want to end this in a friendly manner. That will give us, yeah. And then another friendly attack should bring us out of hostile and into friendly enough. You know what? Just to sort of hedge our bets, I'm going to drop a friendly attack on one of the wolves just to sort of add points to our friendly total here. And then with her, we will finish him off. That should make us friendly. Yes! Got it! It's all about mood management, and plenty of goodies, too. You can have this treasure. Ooh, let's see what we get. Celtic Cross. +2 research from study. Nice! That's really freaking good. Especially given all the study we're racking up here. Alright, we still have three things here to go. We could go, yeah, let's go up and get the status, because we want status more than the research. And one campaign. Let's see what this nature challenge gives us. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. Not really our forte. Yes! Sweet. Alright, even more study tokens. Now the question becomes, do we want to go here? Nature challenge, not so much. You know what, we're going to go for the boss. Onwards. Now let's see what, let's see which of the three cronies we're going to have to tangle with. Ah, the friendly one. That's not too bad. Ideally, the devious guy is the best one to go up against for, at least for this group. And we could end it devious, but we get a bonus if we end it for friendly. These guys are not in... Ooh. Oh, that's perfect loudmouth range right there. That's a 3-person loudmouth. That's beautiful. Let's do it. And we can drag ourselves out of tyrannizing with our other two people, as we've demonstrated in the past. So starting out like this is not the worst thing in the world. Yeah, that'll knock out both of them and take a chunk out of her. Boom! Tyrannizing, that's okay. She might need to come back here and just knock one of these guys out. Just to make sure we get out of the tyrannizing mode. Yeah, you knock him out. Alright, and that gets us out of tyrannizing in time for their turn. Perfect.
Hey, hey.
Ooh, and she's impressed. That's gonna make his thing do a lot of damage. Or he's gonna fumble because of her grit. That works too. Well, she's gonna knock him out next turn anyway. Alright, let's get her up here so that we can troll this guy down. It won't bring us to tyrannizing because it'll only give us 2 pips and we need 3 to get there. So that will work out nicely. And then we'll have Hildegard come up here and hit her with a little impressiveness. Alright, now her speech defense is weakened. And then Agatha will trot back a little bit, just to make it easier for her to rejoin the party. And take this guy out. So as long as she doesn't hit... Oh, or she's going to hit both of them. Alright, well, she regens a little bit here. But made me excited here. Or Hildegard excited. Darn, can't quite make it. Yeah, this little muddy patch slows him down. Alright, continue with the impressing. Ba-bum! And let's see if we can finish her off with an excite, which actually is her weakness. There we go. Finish it friendly, and that is the ideal way here. Alright, more research and speech permanently increased by 1. That's going to be really helpful for this group because they all use their speech. So having it all increased by 1, it helps. I want to know everything there is. Science! Ammonite Foss. Oh man, we're just going to be sciencing it up. But I'm not complaining because of that Celtic Cross. +2 study +2 science per study token. We're going to be swimming in science. I mean, that is a freaking huge... And we have that student to buff our science tokens as well. Islands explored. Yep, friendly approach. 2 treasures, not too shabby. 1 collect token. God, we're going to be freaking poor. That's going to be a kind of a problem. 26 study tokens. Yeah, we're going to be kind of poor. Sympathetic scientist. Still not too shabby. Alright, well, in our next episode, we are going to get our stuff spent and get ready for our next expedition. So, it should be a fun one. So, if you guys like this episode and want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback is always welcome. So, until next time, this has been Pinstar signing out. See ya!